Okay, so today we're going to discuss about the paper 2. So yeah, the first question basically is set questions. So on each of the Venn diagram below, shade the regions which represents the given set. So yes, you will need to shade the part you want. So what we do first is, yeah, I will do whatever inside the bracket first lah, definitely. So I do whatever inside the bracket. So the A intercept B is everything here. Okay, you just imagine you have everything here, and this A intercept B. But when A intercept B, he union with C complement means what? When I say union, you must include everything of C complement. When I say everything means what? Okay, C complement means basically means everything outside of C. So I'm going to shade everything outside of C. When I say everything mean everything outside of C. Of course, if you use ruler, you can shade nicer. Okay, this is everything outside of C, right? So whenever I see the word union, right, that means no matter it's one color or two color, both also you will need to include in your diagram. So that means you will have everything. So that means you will have everything. When I say everything, that means how can I erase all this? Yeah, that means if I only shade the final answer, mean I will shade everything except the part I didn't shade just now lah. I will shade everything here. Okay, this is the correct answer for A intercept bracket union C complement. Okay, this one should be very easy lah. And then this one also do inside the bracket first. B union C, you know, is everything about inside the B and C, right? And intercept with C complement mean okay, you imagine circle B and circle C. Which part actually intersect outside of A? So outside of A is only this part. That means between C and B, these two sets, only this area will intersect the A complement, mean outside of A. Alright, so you have to do separately. Just one mark for each. So it should be very easy. So yeah, we go for the question B. Okay. In the years of group of 98 pupil, F represents, okay, I think this one you have to do set also. F is the set of pupils who play football, and H is the set of pupils who play hockey. There are 60 pupils who play football and 50 pupils who play hockey. So I will write down all the information lah. So number of universal set mean total, I have 98. Okay, and then I have number for football, which is F, I have 60. And then I have number of students who play hockey, which is H, I have 50 according to the question. So the number that play both sport is X. Alright, so that means that intersect is X. And the number that plays neither is 30 minus 2x. Find the values of X. So neither means it's not playing both, right? So okay. So I call this one football, and then I call this one hockey. So their intersect is basically is X is given because it said X represents play both sport. Alright, and play neither is 30 minus 2x. So you have to understand 30 minus 2x is outside of two circle here. Alright, then yeah, you have the information, right? So I know 60 is for football, mean the whole football will be 60. I have X here, so here we'll call 60 minus X. And hockey is the whole everything here, right? So that means here will be 50 minus X. And we know total is equals to 98, right? That means I plus everything in the diagram, I should get 98. Alright, so yeah, so I work this thing out. So that means 60 minus x plus 50 minus x plus 30 minus 2x. I should get 98. This is how you find x lah. So yeah, x and x are simplified, no more. Minus x minus 2x, I have minus 3x. Okay. Then this is 60 plus 50, 110 plus 140 equals to 98. So 42 equals to 3x. So x will equals to 14, I think. Yeah. 42 divided by 3, right? Yeah, 14. I heard from someone that he say it will be past year paper. Was it for... Okay, why you have this conversation? This is past year paper. What? Okay, so if don't have the problem, I'm going to move on. So you must know how to solve the question like this. Okay. So I move on to the next question. So solve the inequality. So you need to solve this inequality. This is quite simple because normally inequality you do not have the modulus symbol one. Normally it's quite easy. You just expand both sides and then you join them together, make it become 0. That means less than 0 or bigger than 0, and then you can easily get the correct answer. So because this is quadratic, okay, so this is 9x squared plus 2x minus 1 will less than x squared plus 2x plus 1. And just expand x plus 1 square, become x squared plus 2x plus 1, and then move everything to my left hand side. Alright, so to my left hand side, this one will become 8x squared because minus, alright, because minus, and then 2x and 2x cut, there's no more, and I have minus 2 will less than 0. So that means in this case I can factorize out 2, and I have something like this. Okay, this is 4x squared minus 1 is less than 0. Alright, so I can move the 2 to the other side. There's no meaning. 2 to the other side means 0 divided by 2, you will get 0. And 4x squared minus 1, all of the number here is a perfect square number. So you should be able to understand this one. I can actually change to 2 squared, x squared minus 1 squared. So this is a squared minus b squared. So what I will do is, this is 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1 will less than 0. Right, you might ask, how about a 2? 2 I just throw to the other side, it just become divide 2 and then it will get 0. Alright, so this is inequality. I say you have to draw out this thing to solve the inequality. And imagine this is x-axis, that means this is y equals 0. That means below 0 less than 0, right? Mean below, they are looking for this area. So if they are looking for this area from the quadratic here, after you factorize, you know one of the answer is negative 1 over 2. The other answer will be 1 over 2. So I know my x answer should be between negative 1 over 2 and 1 over 2. Alright, this is how we solve quadratic in inequality. If got modulus, how to take away? If got modulus, you have two ways to take away. First is, if let's say you have modulus like 3x plus 5. Oh no, normally modulus that won't happen in equality, because modulus in equality will be very hard. But if in equal sign, I mean equals to 9 maybe, so what you do is basically you will become positive negative 9. Mean you expand the modulus, mean you move the modulus to the other side, it become positive negative. Or this is one of the method. Or the second method is basically you can square both sides. You square here and square here. When you square both sides, the modulus symbol will have no more. Alright, then you just expand it and you solve it. Both should be able to get to give you the same answer for x. Alright, you can try to do it yourself. You should be able to get the same answer. Alright, so yeah, I will continue to third question. If both sides got modulus, can cancel both sides. If both sides have modulus, there's the only way you can solve it is add the square for both sides. That means is modulus A equals to modulus B. How we solve it? Basically we square both sides. Alright, so I can say a squared equals to b squared. Okay, this is how we take away modulus by squaring both sides. Alright. This one you cannot do the plus minus for both sides. You can still do that, but then it's going to be a lot of work to do. So the easiest way is when you see modulus on both sides, just square both sides. That's all. Okay. Alright. Let me move on to this simultaneous question. Okay, this simultaneous question is easy. You just make it slightly hard, which is it add log on it. So I will need to solve the log very fast. So whenever I solve the first question first, definitely. Whenever I see this one have log and this one have log, I will join the log together. Let me repeat again. Never multiple log 2 into x and into 3. If you write log 2x plus log 2 3, I'm going to kill you. Please don't do this, okay? I said many times already. Log inside is bracket, is plus or minus, right? You cannot expand like this. This is wrong. This is so wrong, okay? So don't do this. Right, so first thing is, I know log 2 x plus 3. This one, we cannot expand it. There's no way we can expand this one. But I can move to the other side. The plus log 2y to the other side become minus log 2y. Because I have log 1, I join them together. The purpose I join them together is now I can factorize out them. When I factorize out minus, actually it will mean divide. So it will give me x plus 3 over y equals to 2. Then of course I will move my log 2 to the other side. It will become 2 power of 2, right? So over y, here I will get 2 power of 2, which is 4. Right, so I know x plus 3 will equals to 4y. That means I move my y to the other side. So my x will equals to 4y minus 3. I'm going to call this one as my first equation. Alright, this is quite simple. And then the second one, this one is same thing. This is x plus y will equals to 2 power of 3. This is a simple rule. I mean, I move the log 2 to the other side, you will get 2 power of 3. That means x plus y will equals to 8. And then I have my x equals to, I can call this one 2, the second equation. Then I substitute the first equation into my second equation. So if I substitute in, I have 4y minus 3 plus y will equals to 8. So I have 5y will equals to 11 and y equals to 11 over 5. Then I substitute into here. So x will equals to 4, 11 over 5 minus 3. So this is 44. 44 minus 15. Okay, you can use calculator definitely. 44 minus 15. So you got 29 over 5. Alright. This is just simple simultaneous. You just add a log into it, and this question give you 5 marks. You see the question like this in your IGCSE exam, you should be very happy about this because it's so easy to get. Alright, should have no problem, right? This one is quite simple. So I'm going to move on to question 4. Okay, this is function. Alright, this function, he said x must be bigger than 1 and x must be bigger than 2. Alright. Okay, then we were going to do this one. Because this is 2 mark. When you see 2 mark, you never do composite function first. Because when you learn math, right? So a lot of students used to do like this. They used to do gfx. Then only they substitute 37 into the x. It's going to take you a lot of time to solve things like this. So what I will do is, I will do f37 first. This one basically is square root 37 minus 1 minus 3. He purposely give you 37 minus 1 because this one actually will give you 6. Because 36, square root 36 is just 6. 6 minus 3 is just 3. That means f37 equals to 3. That means I find g3. g3, that means 3 minus 2 over 2 multiple 3, 6. 6 minus 3. So this is 1 over 3. This is the answer. Alright. Can you use this method for math? Yeah, definitely you can use this method for math. This is the easiest way to solve. Because a lot of students, they were trying to solve, like substitute fx into gx first, then only substitute 37 into it. Trust me, it's going to take you more than 3 minutes or 4 minutes to work out the equation. It's not worth it because just 2 marks. Alright. And then the second one, the question asks you to do the inverse function. Inverse function, I think you're very good on this. Okay, so I will just let fx equals to y for inverse function. So I know basically my x equals to inverse y. Okay, this is just some general step. Mean I throw my f to the other side, it becomes f inverse. Anyways, so I make this one become y. Y equals to square root x minus 1 minus 3. You know, in order to find the inverse function, you need to make x as a subject. So I move one by one. I move minus 3 first to the other side, it becomes y plus 3. And then I move the square root, it will become square. And then I move the negative 1, it will become plus 1 equals to x. Alright, I hope you understand how I move everything. Alright, then, okay, then I will know my f inverse x is just equals to x plus 3 square plus 1. Alright, just like this. It's very simple because it's just 2 marks. Alright, don't spend too much time on this kind of question. Alright, then I'll move on to G inverse. So G inverse, I think you need to do the same thing. So G inverse, yeah, I will let Gx equals to y, maybe. Okay, then x actually equals to G inverse y. This is just some general step, nothing special. Alright, so I substitute y into my Gx, so that means y equals to x minus 2 over 2x minus 3. Because a lot of students will start over here because the student might think they have both x, how to make x as a subject. You always remember whenever you see you have 2x over here, I mean 2 different x over here, you always can factorize out the x. So you don't panic, you just continue, move this one to the other side, just multiply them. So I got 2xy minus 3y equals to x minus 2. Then you move the x together, then you just factorize them. This is 2 minus 3y. I move the 2. This is x minus 2xy. Then over here, I'm going to factorize out the x, become 1 minus 2y. And then this is 2 minus 3y. Then I move 1 minus 2y to the other side. Then I solve. So x equals to 2 minus 3y over 1 minus 2y. So therefore, my G inverse x equals to 2 minus 3x over 1 minus 2x. That's all. This one will be slightly hard, but then for me, I would think this one is worth more than 2 points. Because just now the simultaneous already give you 5 points. Anyways, it's still the same thing. Okay, you must know very good about algebra, then you can solve this one very fast. Okay, if no problem, I move on to number 5. Okay, the number of the bacteria B in the culture T days after the first observation, okay, is given by this equation. Okay, T is just a time. Okay, but T, they will start to calculate after the first observation. Mean at the first observation, T will equal to 0. That means it start to calculate the time after the first observation. Alright, so what I will do here is, whenever I see initial, I say many times already, you see the word initial means time equals to 0. Alright, that means time equals to 0. I'm going to substitute 0 into here. So you know e power of 0 basically means 1. So B will equals to 500 plus 400. The e power of 0 is 1. That means this is 400. So equals to 900. It means 900 bacteria. Alright, just like this. 1 mark only. Alright, don't panic whenever you see question like this. See initial, first thing coming to your mind should be T equals to 0. Always. This is always. Alright. And then find the numbers present after 10 days. That means T equals to 10. Alright, this one I guess you will need to use calculator. So I would say B equals to 500 plus 400. 0.2 multiple 10, it will equals to 2. Alright, so e power of 2. I think you can live like this. You can get full mark also. If you want to, because e is something like pi, you can live in terms of e. I don't think the examiner will minus mark if you live in terms of e. Anyways, if you do not want to live in terms of e, you can live in decimal. The number will be quite big. Will be 3455.62. Okay, if you do not want to live in e, you can do like this because it's just 1 mark. Alright. And then for the third part is find the rate at which the bacteria are increased after 10 days. So this one, the question asks you to find the rate. So whenever you see the word find the rate, and this one in terms of time already, right? That means if this one in terms of time, that means you know, you just differentiate it. Alright, so what I will do is, okay, what I will do is I will differentiate dB dt. Okay, dB dt will equals to 0.2 multiple 400. 0.2 multiple 400 will be 20, right? 80. Alright. This is 80 E 0.2t. Alright, because we never change the power of E. Alright, then what we do is after 10 days mean t equals to 10. So what I will do is this 80 E 0.2. I substitute 10 into t. Alright, so this is 80 e power of 2. Alright, you can leave like this or you can multiple e power of 2. Alright, so you will get 591.12. Right. Any question, Eunice? Every time you see rate, do you differentiate? Yes. I think most of the time when I see rate, I will differentiate. But if this is B and this one is not the time, maybe you will need to find, you will use some other method to find T. But if this in terms of T already, you just differentiate this one, then you can get the rate. Okay, this is the basic idea how to find the word rate. So rate is always is mean dt lah. So I hope the IGCSE exam won't go until too crazy. So if still in terms of t, you just differentiate lah. Some more is 2 mark only. If really you cannot understand, you always think the easiest way to solve this one because it's only 2 mark. It's not going to spend you too many time for 2 mark question. Alright, this one asks you to find the values of t when b equals to 10,000. So I will substitute 10,000 into the b. 10,000. One more zero. 10,000 into the b. So equals to 500 plus 400 e 0.2t. This is a simple log question. Yes, if you have time, then maybe I can teach you about that question. Or maybe you can print screen that question and then I let you upload it because I'm so lazy to go to find out that question. Or maybe you can ask me tomorrow on the school also. Alright, so I will solve this one first. So minus 500 is just 9,500. And then move the 400, it just divide 400, will equals to E 0.2t. Of course, you can simplify it. And then 95 divided by 4, it just give you some 23.75. And you know whenever you see E, what you need to do is you will have to add ln for both sides. Alright. And I will move the 0.2t in front. And ln E, it just give me 1. So I just use the calculator to do for this one later. And I will need to find t. So I will say is ln 23.75 divided by 0.2. Just like this. So I will say ln answer divided by 0.2. So that means in order to have 10,000 bacteria, they will at least need 15 days. But this is 15.84 lah. It asks you to find the values of t. So the question doesn't really ask you to find what's the exact values of t. So you can write 15.84. Because sometimes if the exam asks find the number of day, then maybe this one you have to round off to 15 day. Alright. E power of 0 equals to 1. Yeah, e power of 0 is equals to 1. You're right. But ln e is equals to 1 also. Okay, this is just some basic information. Make sure you know it because yeah, you always see the question like this in the exam. Alright, I will move on to next one. So this one calculates the coordinates of the point where this line will cut this curve. You know this is simultaneous. Whenever you see line will cut the curve or line will intersect with the curve, this is simultaneous. So yeah, I will just substitute y into the y. So my y is x plus 2 square equals to 10. So I'm going to expand this one very fast. This x square plus 4x plus 4 equals to 10. I will make it become x squared, this 2x squared plus together, plus 4x, move the 10 will be minus 6 equals to 0, divided by 2, x squared plus 2x minus 3 equals to 0. Then I factorize it. Yeah, I think this one should be very easy lah. This is plus 3 minus 1. So x equals to 1 or x equals to negative 3. Or you can write x equal to -3 and x equal to 1. It doesn't matter, but this one they ask for coordinate, you cannot stop here. You need to find the y also. So when x equals to 1, y will equals to 1 plus 2, which is 3. So I will write the coordinate here normally. So this one called 1, 3. Okay, so when x equals to -3 plus 2, y equals to -1. So the second coordinate will be -3, -1. Okay, 4 mark. This is just a simple simultaneous question. Alright, so I will go to the second one. Find the exact values of m for which the line is tangent to the curve. Okay, whenever you see tangent, yeah, first thing coming to your mind is always b squared minus 4ac equals to 0. This is tangent. Of course, we have another information for tangent, which is same gradient. Remember in differentiation chapter, that means if we see the word tangent, we know they are same gradient. But why we can't use the same gradient method in this question is because we do not have any coordinates. If the question gives us any x value, yeah, maybe we can differentiate this one, make dy dx and substitute x value. Okay, but then in this case, we do not have any coordinates, so I will do b squared minus 4ac equals to 0. Alright, so I just substitute y into the y first. So, and I realize they are different questions. I thought they are same question. Anyway, so this x squared plus mx plus 5 square equals to 10. So this x squared plus, okay, this one seems a bit different. Okay, never mind. Just do first m squared x squared plus 10 mx plus 25 minus 10 equals to 0. So I will factorize out x squared. This is 1 plus m squared. I factorize out x squared. And this is plus 10mx plus 15 equals to 0. You know your a equals to 1 plus m, this a, and your b equals to 10m, and your c equals to 15. Then I will substitute into here, and b equals to 10m. Of course, this one will give you square minus 4 a c 15 equals to 0. Of course, I will need to solve this one. This is 100m square, and this is -60. So -60 minus 60 m square equals to 0. Because I multiple 15 and 4 first, then only I multiple in the bracket. Then I expand the bracket after that. Alright, so 100 minus 60 is just 40m square. And I will move the 60 to the other side equals to 60. So m square will basically equals to 6 over 4. And m will equals to square root of 6 over 4. Or 3 over 2 plus minus. Okay. That's why I say this question seems a bit weird. Anyways, I think this is the correct way to do that. Yeah, just do the b squared minus 4 is equals to 0. And yeah, they gave 4 marks for this one. Yeah, so you just do. Anything I make mistake here? No, right? Should be no mistake here. Yeah. If you find out any mistake, just let me know. Okay, so let me continue. Okay. This is kinematics. A particle moving in a straight line passing through the fixed point O, the displacement x meter of the particle t second after it passing through the O. So based on the whole sentence, at least I know something is at the origin itself, s equal to 0 and t equals to 0. Okay, because the question say the particle in the straight line passing through fixed point O. This is that means fixed point O, s equal to 0. And then they say t second after is passing through O. Mean they start to calculate the time after they're passing through O. That means at O itself time equal to 0. This is very important information to help you to find C when you need to find your displacement. Alright, so find an expression for the velocity. Yeah, this one just I will find the V at T. So you know V basically equals to dx dt. Mean you differentiate displacement. Displacement can use x or s, it doesn't matter. Okay, so in this case x equals 0. Alright, so I will differentiate this one. the t will just give me 1, and sine will just give me cos, plus 2 cos t. Alright, just like this. They give 2 mark for this. Yeah, they ask you to find expression, yes. So just like this, just differentiate this one. I hope you know how to differentiate sine, cos, and tangent. When the particle is at the instantaneous rest. So whenever you see the word rest, at least you know something is v equals 0. Means there's no velocity. The particle will stop there. So ask you to find the value of t. Okay, mean v equals 0. This is 1 plus 2 cos t. Okay, so alright, so this one I will see cos t equals to negative 1 over 2. I move the 1 here first, we will get negative 1. I move the 2, we'll get negative 1 over 2. Alright, for this one, cos will get negative, you know, in the second and third quadrant. Okay, that's why you will see the word first. First will mean they want the answer, means the time will pass like this. He first touch here is definitely second quadrant. Then only he go to the third quadrant. So you will see the word first, that means the examiner want the answer in the second quadrant. Okay, you must get the idea. So I will find second quadrant only. I will not take the answer in the third quadrant. Alright. So yeah, it's quite simple. And leave your answer in radian, please. This is kinematic. So I will change my calculator into the radian, and then I will do it. So yeah, I will change the radian first. So I shift cos 1 over 2. I find a reference angle is pi over 3. So my reference angle tell me is pi over 3. So I know in the second quadrant will be pi minus angle. So with pi minus pi over 3. So my final answer should be 2 pi over 3. Okay, this is the value of time. Alright, this is how to find an angle in the second quadrant. It's trigo, so should be okay for you. Alright, so yeah, displacement and the acceleration. Okay, that means when v equals 0, the question asks you to find displacement and acceleration. Okay, so that means I will need to find my displacement. I have the equation for my displacement, which is x equals to t plus 2 sine t equals to t plus 2 sine t. Okay, when my time is equal to 2 pi over 3, I will substitute 2 pi over 3 into here. This is 2 sine 2 pi over 3. Alright, then I will just solve this one. Yeah, so I will solve the sine thing first lah. Sine 2 pi over 3. So it's square root 3 over 2. So this is 2 pi over 3 plus 2 sub 3 over 2. Of course, you can write decimal if you didn't get this. 2 and 2 I will simplify. So this is 2 pi plus 3 sub 3 over 3. Or you can write in decimal if you want, but I will write like this. Alright, and the next one is acceleration, which if we do not have a, you will need to find a. Okay, a means differentiate v, so I will differentiate v dt. So differentiate v, cos will give you negative sine, so it's negative 2 sine t. So a will equals to negative 2 sine, my t is 2 pi over 3. So this one I just did, this one actually give me square root 3 over 2. So simplify, answer is negative 3, negative sub 3 for a. Okay, yeah, for this kind of question I'm not sure why he give 3 mark only. At least it's 4 mark, because 2 mark for here and 2 mark for here. But maybe for the examiner they think this type of question is quite easy, so he's not going to give it a lot of mark. So far so good. Before I continue, not bad, quite fast. Question 7 already. Yeah, anything you want to ask? Just give me a drink of water. If no question, I'm going to move on to number 8. Transformation. Transformation is not coming out in MF. Do we have information in MF? Yeah, I don't think so. Or for math. Sure. Let's just finish this paper first, then yeah. Then I will off the screen recorder, then yeah, we can discuss whatever we want. Alright, so yeah, this one is differentiation. And obviously you see the question like this, you know it's quotient rule. So I will say u equals to x squared, v equals to 2 plus x squared. So my du dx is just 2x. And my dv dx is just 2x also. So my dy dx, I will apply into the formula, which is v multiple du dx minus u multiple dv dx over v squared. Remember this formula, please. So v is 2 plus x squared, du dx is 2x, minus u, which is x squared, multiple with dv dx, which is 2x over v squared, which is 2 plus x squared square. Okay, then we just solve it. So 2x multiple 2 is 4x plus 2x cubed minus 2x cubed. Simplify, no more, over 2 plus x square square. Alright, we already got it. So yeah, basically k equals to 4. So it's 4x over this thing, right? Which is dy dx. Just 3 mark. And then we need to integrate this thing. So what I will do is I will copy the whole dy dx into the next question here, because I see the word hangs. So yeah, so my dy dx will equals to 4x over 2 plus x square square. And I will integrate both sides. And you'll find out the question doesn't want me to have a 4. So what I will do here, I will take the 4 come out. Oh shit. I will take the 4 out. Okay. I just erase it lah. This app is so stupid. Okay, I will take the 4 out. To like this. And then I move the 4 to the other side later. So I have to know I integrate dy dx, it will give me y. And I have my y value over there. This is my y value. So I will actually get x squared over 2 plus x squared. This is my y. Alright. And then I move the 4 to the other side. It will give me 1 over 4. Alright. And then normally I write plus c. When I check the marking scheme, plus c is optional. It's not a must to write, but just write plus c lah. Because we should have a constant value one. Alright, so yeah, this is how we solve it. Just multiply the 4 into it, then you got the correct answer already. Or you can leave like this lah. But normally I will expand here lah. So x squared over 8 plus 4x squared. Okay, plus c when I integrate this one. Okay, this one is quite simple. Alright, so okay, for number 9, integer a and b such that this one and this one equal to 51. Find the possible values of a and the corresponding values of b. I think this is third question. But why this third question is just a 4 mark, a 6 mark. Okay, I try to do what the question one. Find the possible value for a and b. Okay. I have no idea. Okay, just do. I expand this one first. Do this a squared plus 6 5a plus 9 5. Okay. I mean, I expand this one. I will get this one. Alright, then plus a minus b sub 5 minus 51 equals to 0. Maybe. So I will try to solve the things out. So a square. Alright, have third one. I'm going to join them together. This is b. This is 6. So I will say plus 6 sub 5 minus b sub 5. Oh, this is a. No, then I'm not going to do like this. Okay, but I will still join them together, but in other method maybe. Okay, never mind. Okay, I will say this is 6a minus b sub 5. Alright, and then this is, and then we have plus a also. Wow. No, I'm not going to do like this. I'm going to categorize a and a, b and b is better. I shouldn't focus on sub 5. So a and a, I will do this first. So this is 6 sub 5 plus 1 a. Alright, minus b sub 5. And then this one is 45 minus this one, I got negative 6 equals to 0. Alright, for the question like this, oh, it's comparing method. No matter it gives you so many marks. Okay, so I will compare between A and B. No, I will compare between sub 5 and the number. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'll expand first lah. Plus 6 sub 5 A plus a minus b sub 5 minus 6 equals to 0. So what I will do is whatever has sub 5 and no sub 5, okay, we only have both. Have sub 5 and don't have the sub 5. Alright, so don't have the sub 5 one, you can move whatever you like. Negative 51 plus 45 already, what? So I get negative 6. Okay, so yes. Okay, so I will probably, okay, so I will move these two numbers to the other side lah. See what happens first. This is b sub 5 plus 6. Okay, here I'm going to join them. This is a squared plus a plus 6. 6a sub 5. Okay, then I will comparing the coefficient of sub 5. Comparing coefficient of sub 5. So what I sub 5. So what I will do is I will comparing coefficient of sub 5. So I know 6a will equals to b. Alright, this is some information I have. So I can say a equals to b over 6 if I want. Then I will comparing constant value. Comparing constant means those number only. I couldn't write here. Never I write bottom. I'm comparing constant, which is this one. A squared plus a equals to 6. So a squared plus a equals to 6. Then I will substitute my a equals to b over 6 square plus b over 6 equals to 6. Okay, this is b and 6, although it looks so alike, but they are different. So this is b squared over 36 plus b over 36 equals to 6. So I will multiply. I mean, this one over 6. Why over 36? Okay. So I will multiply 36 for everything because I want to solve this quadratic. This is b squared plus 6b. This one 6 multiplied 36 is 216. So minus 216 equals to 0. And then I will factorize it. Equal to 0. The PDF have some limitation over there. I couldn't write more. Yeah, I have to write closer a bit. Okay, so equal to 0. So yeah, you just factorize. I'm going to use calculator for this one. I hope we doesn't get decimal. So I have 1, I have 6, I have 216. No, that's wrong. 6 times 36. Never mind. Let me double check. 6 multiplied 36 is 216. No, I get math error for this one. Any mistake I did. Positive. B squared plus 36. This is b over 6. So plus 6b. Okay, let me press again. So I have 1, I have 6, I have negative 216. Oh, no, it's not math error. My calculator actually, I don't know, maybe just now I got some problem. This is x plus 18 and x minus 12. Yeah, so x you will get 12 or x you will get negative 18. If the question gives you any term and condition, question doesn't say positive or negative, and then it asks you find all the possible value. That means you need to find all. So I will substitute the value into a also. So a will equals to 12 over 6, which is 2, or a will equals to negative 18 over 6, which is a equals to negative 3. Okay, that's why this question gives you 6 marks. Because the question like this, the only difficult part is when you do until halfway, you find out there's no way you can solve, because you have a and b, you have two constant value over here. But then what I will see from here is maybe I can use comparing method, because I see some number we have cert phi, some number we don't have the cert phi. So my idea is maybe I can comparing the coefficient of cert phi and no cert phi with no cert phi. And then yeah, this is how I get the answer. I would say this question will be slightly hard. I mean, if coming out in the exam, you must able to think out this way using the comparing method. So because why you need to use comparing method is something like this. Whenever you have two unknown and you only have one equation, the only way to solve it is using comparing method. That's all. Alright, remember this. Alright, then yeah, let me move on. Okay, this is identity question. 4 mark I think shouldn't be too hard. So I will try to solve this one first. So second is 1 over cos x. And cosecant is 1 over sine x. And cotangent will be cos over sine x. I mean cos x over sine x. Yeah, trying to work out something. So I will make them have the same denominator. So what I will do is I will multiply cos x and cos x here. Mean because they are minus one. So in order to join them together, I will call this one as sine x cos x. And top is 1 minus cos square x. And 1 minus cos square we know is sine square x. So over sine x cos x. And sine x you know you can simplify. So you will get tangent x. Just like this. Proven. It's not really hard. You must get the idea whenever you have plus or minus for the fraction question, right? I mean the fraction in trigo, you always need to make the denominator become the same one. This is the experience and the idea on solving this kind of question. Alright, so use the result from the part 1. Okay, so we're going to solve this one. So from the result of the part 1, I roughly know if I move what? Okay, so I'm thinking how to use it because this is minus cotangent, right? Yeah, oh, it's easy. So what I will do is I will minus cotangent x for both sides. So I minus cotangent x for the both sides. Yeah, but I write wrongly. So I will have cosecant x. So I will minus cotangent x here. And at the same time, I will minus cotangent x on the other side. That means the net minus cotangent x is added by my cell 1, alright? In order to get something exactly same with the part 1. I mean this one. In order to get this one. Because I know the whole thing here equals to tangent. That means the whole thing here will equals to tangent. So this one will give me tangent x. Alright, this is my idea. Okay, so yeah, so this one, okay, I will answer units later. After I finish this one first. So this one is 2 cotangent x. So yeah, we know cotangent equals to 1 over tangent, right? So this is 2 over tangent x equals to tangent x. So and then this one will be tangent square x equals to 2. So basically tangent x will equals to square root positive negative 2. So whenever you have positive negative, tell you 4 quadrant will include. So you have to find out all the 4 quadrant for square root 2. So I will shift tangent square root 2. And make sure your calculator in degree. Then I will shift tangent square root 2. Yeah, so I have all the answer. First quadrant is 54.74. Okay, write 7 lah. Second quadrant is 180 minus 54.74. Third quadrant will be 180 plus 54.74. And the last quadrant will be 360. I mean, I write at the bottom, 360 minus 54.74. Alright, you just use calculator to solve all the value. Okay, this one should be very easy. I'm not going to calculate here. So you just use your calculator to plus and minus only. Right, so I'm answering Eunice's question. How you get 1 minus cos square x? Because what I do over here is, this is sine x what? I mean, this is cotangent cos over sine x. I want to make the sine x have the same denominator with the other side, because the other side is sine x cos x. So what I will do is I multiple cos x here and multiple cos x here. So cos x multiple cos x will give me cos square x. So if I get the cos square x, of course I can change this one to sine square. Okay, can you understand or not? Okay, I hope you can understand. No, which part actually you cannot understand? The multiple cos x one, can you write it out? Yes, I do write it out. Maybe I write again lah. So this is 1 over cos x. This is 1 over sine x, and then minus cos x over sine x, because this is cotangent. So have cos x over sine x, right? So what I will do here is I multiple cos x for both sides. So I will multiple cos x here, and I multiple cos x here. Alright, then what I do next is, the bottom is sine x cos x, sine x cos x, they are the same thing, right? So I write sine x cos x. And top 1 multiple 1 is 1. Minus cos x multiple cos x is cos square x. Then 1 minus cos square x is equal to sine square x because of the formula. Then this one is sine x cos x. Then I simplify sine x and sine x. I get sine x over cos x, which is tangent x. Can you understand now? Okay, then we move on. Okay. Circular measure. But I think this circular measure is not so easy, because the whole question give you 10 marks. Anyways, yeah, have a look on this circular measure question. 1 over cos x and 1 over sine x is not cross multiple. No, it's not cross multiple. I only multiple one side, because the other side already have sine x cos x. So there's no need I multiple for both sides lah. So I'm not doing the cross multiple thing. Alright. So okay. So I will need to solve this one definitely. Alright, yeah. POQ is 0.8. Okay, given S is lying on the OQ, OS equal to 5 centimeter, and R is the point lies on OP such that there's right angle triangle. Okay, given that the area, okay, area triangle ORS is 1 feet of the area of sector. Okay, I have some important information. Okay, I know ORS, which is the triangle, equals to 1 feet of the sector OPQ. Of course, this is sector and this is triangle. Okay, this is some important information, I would say. Alright, so the area of the sector OPQ, the area of sector OPQ in terms of x, ask you to find this one in terms of x. So yeah, I will solve this one first. So yeah, we know the sector OPQ equals to half r square. My r is actually x square, theta 0.8. Okay, 0.8 divided by 4 is 0.4 x square, just like this. Alright, and hence show that the values of x is 8.837. Alright, so we will need to do something. Yeah, they give you 5 mark. Yeah, he asks you to show x value equal to this one. So I have the area of sector. So the next thing come to my mind is I have to find the area of triangle. So in order to find area of triangle, I will need to have this length and this length definitely. Yeah, so I will use, because I have right triangle here, I can find opposite easily because I have my angle and my hypotenuse. This is 0.8. So what I will do is I will do opposite, so which is sine 0.8 equals to, I'm not going to call it opposite, I'm very confused. I call it SR. It's better. So equals to SR over 5. Then I can find my length of SR. And remember, change your calculator into radian. Because it's in degree, you will get the whole question wrong. So change your radian. So with 5 multiple sine 0.8. So the length should be 3.59. I mean 3.59 centimeter. So I have this is 3.59. So definitely I will find the base also. You can use Pythagoras now. So I say 5 square minus 3.59 square, and then square root the answer. This is 3.48 for the OR. 3.48 for the OR. Then I can find the area of triangle. So I will say triangle ORS equals to half times base multiple the height. Actually, it's quite easy. I thought it's very hard. 3.48 multiple 3.59 divided by 2. So yeah, you have 6.25. Or can you use 2466? Never mind, use more decimal better. So I apply into this formula because they are 1/5. So I can say 6.2466, which is area of triangle, equals to 1 over 5 of area of sector, which is 0.4 x squared. Then I will need to solve this one. So basically multiple 5 divided by 0.4. Multiple 5 divided by 0.4. Yeah, I will get the number is 78.0825 equals to x squared. So x, I just square root the answer. I will get 8.836. But I will round off to 7. I think maybe I used too many decimal places here already. I got 6 actually. Just let me like round off to 25. See, is it better? 6.25 multiple 5 divided by 0.4. Square root answer 8.838. No, it's too much. Maybe it's 3 decimal. 6.247 multiple 5 divided by 0.4. Square root answer. Yeah, 3 decimal place will be the best in this case, because in order to get this answer, I think I will round off to 3 decimal place, because this one I cannot get 7, I got 6, so I round off this one to 7. So I round off this one to 7, and then I will do the same thing for this also. This one will change to 7, and then this number will change, and then I will get the correct answer. So this is 47. So I will use 6.247 multiple 5 divided by 0.4. Then I will get 78.0875. Alright, then I will round it, then I will square root it lah. Then I can get the correct answer. Then I will write shown. Alright. Yeah, 5 marks because of this. Okay, I hope it's not too hard for you to understand. And the next one ask me to find the parameter of PQRS. PQRS, basically you need to find a parameter for this one. So since I know the x already, I can easily know my length for SQ. You just use 8.837 minus 5. So which is 3.837. And I can find this length easily also. This length is just 8.837 minus 3.48. It's just 5.357. And then you can find PQ, which is arc PQ. We know arc length equals to S equals to R theta, right? S is PQ, so my R will actually be x, so it's 8.837 multiple 0.8. Alright, this is my whole parameter. I already have everything, so I'm going to work it out. So I will use this one plus this one plus this one plus this one. Alright, you're going to do it yourself. Alright, this one is not too bad, just plus all the number using calculator. And then at the same time, the next one asks you to find the area. Okay, find this area is even easier because we have the area of sector already, and then we have the area of triangle, which is here. So yeah, you can find area of PQRS easy. Use the sector minus the triangle. So yeah, this one I can work out. So I work out here lah because it's easier for me to take this information. So I will say area of sector. So yeah, sector OPQ equals to 0.4 multiple 8.837 square. Yeah, it's 31.2. What happened to my pen? Yeah, this is 31.237. Alright, then area of triangle is this one. So area of PQRS, just use 31.237 minus 6.247. So minus 6.247. That's all. Then you get 25. Alright, so CM, just use CM square. Okay, this is the third part. He asks you to find the area of this one, PQRS. So I just use bigger sector minus triangle. That's all. Right, then yeah, I think this is the last question. Yeah, this is the last one. Okay, show that x minus 2 is a factor. So this is quite simple. So what you can do here is, in order to show this one is the factor, so you need to substitute 2 into here and you get 0. So what I will do is I will substitute f2. Then I will do 3, 2 power of 3 minus 14 power of 2 square plus 32. Of course, I will know it's equal to 0. I'm not going to calculate. But it's, yeah, if you want to calculate, it's okay. Then you just write Sean. Yeah, because okay, never mind, just calculate lah. 3 times 8 is 24 minus 14 times 4 plus 32. Yes, it's 0. Alright, because if you can show f2 equals to 0, that means x minus 2 is a factor. Okay, this is a very common way. Or you scared, you will lost mark, you just write, and therefore x minus 2 is factor. You just write like this lah. But I don't think it's necessary. You just show this one because this is very standard in the factor theorem chapter. I mean, this is a standard formula. Alright, and then I ask you to factorize this one completely. Since the question give you this factor already, yeah, you can just do the long division, which I find out is easier. Some students love to do the other way, means they will do two bracket and then they solve it out. Yeah, can. Both methods is okay, but then I think long division is very direct. Mean I don't need to think so much. I can just work out. So I will use 3x squared. Then here I will basically get 3x cubed minus 6x squared. And here you have an invisible minus. So minus make this one become plus. So this is negative 8x squared plus 32. Okay. Am I do something wrong? 366, correct what? Minus 8. So I do negative. Oh, yeah. No wonder it give you 4 mark. Okay, this one, because the x is missing, so you have to add a 0x here. Yeah, you have to add a 0x because I have to make sure I have all the power of x. I mean from x power of 3 to constant value. If don't have, you just add a 0. Alright. So yeah, so I got this one. So I will write negative 8x. So I will get negative 8x squared plus 16x. So because I have an invisible minus here, this one will actually give you negative 16x plus 32. So this one is minus 16. So I get negative 16x plus 32. Alright, then I know this is x minus 2. And then this is 3x squared minus 8x minus 16. Alright, then yeah, the question asked me to factorize completely. I write equal to 0. Definitely, I write here equal to 0. So I just factorize this one, x minus 2, and this is 3x, and this is x. You know, to get 8, I think I will use 4 and 4. 12 minus 4, yeah, correct. 4 and 4, and this one should be minus and positive. Alright, so I will get x equals to 2, and then x equals to negative 4 over 3, and x equals to 4. Should you write? Yeah. Shouldn't you write 3x squared above? Yeah. In differently, you move the whole thing like 1 cm backward. Because I use right like this, but then I think what Joy is saying is correct, because we should write like this. This is 3x cubed minus 4x squared. Just example. So you should write 3x squared over here. It's more accurate. So you get 3x cubed minus 6x squared. Yeah, you should write like this. Mean divide x minus 2. I mean, yeah, should write in this position, because just now I didn't pay so much attention to the position. This one should be the accurate one. Right? But I don't think the examiner will minus your mark if you write this. But yeah, just use the correct method lah. Okay. And yeah, thanks Joy for reminding me. Alright, so yes, last part. I think this is integration. The diagram below show the curve. Okay, we'll cut the x as P and Q. Say the coordinate P and Q, x coordinate only. So we know to find the y coordinate. The question x. So mean the x means y equals to 0. So y equals to 0. I will work out 0 equals to I multiply x squared for everything, and you'll find out this 3x cubed minus 14x squared plus 32. You realize this equation is exactly same with the top equation. Do you find it out? Yes, they are exactly the same. So already got the answer, which is 2 and 4. I give up the negative answer because which is not in the diagram. So I know P is 2 is 4. So yeah, so x coordinate of P, or you can straight away write P equals to 2, Q equals to 4. So easy. Alright, so yeah, you understand, because I multiple x squared for every single one, and I get this equation, and I read this equation exactly same with the equation we have just now, already solved. We already got the answer 2 and 4. So I substitute. Right. So yeah, so the x for P is 2. So this is 2, 0 and 4 and 4. Right, one mark. And someone is raising hand. Who is this? Not me, senpai. I just find a new name. So yeah, let me move on. So for this question is to integrate and hang the area of the shaded region. So basically, yeah, just do some integration. So 3x minus 14 plus 32 x for negative 2. Right, I will integrate this one. Actually, will give me 3x squared 2 minus 14x, and then minus 32x negative 1. Alright, I plus 1 and negative 1, right? So I will write minus and plus c. Alright, this is very simple. And to find the area, so what I will do so goes to the whole, I will just copy it, 3x squared over 2 minus 10x minus 32 over x. No more c already, because I'm going to insert the value 2 and 4. Right, then I will keep doing inserting 4. So 4 squared over 2 minus 4 minus 32 4, and then minus I insert 2 squared 2 minus 42 minus 3 over 2. Then I get the correct answer. Right. If I refresh page is laggy only me. Same here. Is laggy to the voice. Alright, so is that okay, right? If you feel not so okay, then just watch the replay after it. But this one should be very easy question, right? After integration you in the class. What c equals 0? No, when you substitute the limit, do you remember? When I say the limit, when you have the limit, let's say 2 to 4, you no longer have c. Okay, so the c will gone in the next step because I substitute 4 and 2 into the x later. Mean I reply yeah. Okay, then you just solve, use the calculator, solve it, you will get the final correct answer. Okay? Anything you want to ask me? So yeah, in order to teach you shear and stress, I need to like off the record or anything ask me about any first. Then we go back. Yes. Okay. It's fine. I think we can record inside here, so it doesn't matter. Just some LH. What? Integrate 32 in negative 64. Oh, you mean this one? No, you imagine when you integrate, right? You have plus the power first. You cannot move the power first. Do you know what I mean? Mean you have power plus 1, then you divide the total power. So this is 32x. Oh, plus 1, you got negative 1 over negative 1. You cannot divide negative 2 first, then only you plus 1. Do you mean you this? That's mean you only need to plus 1 on the power, then you divide total power. Alright, it's different with differentiation. Because different, you move the negative 2 in front first, minus 1, right? But integral is the other way around. So won't get negative 64. Yes, 32 is changed. So that's positive change to negative. So you see the positive symbol will change to negative symbol here. Alright. It's okay already. Then yeah, we go to shear and stress, just a fast one. Okay. So many times about shear and stress, so yeah, one last time. So if you all forget, just come and watch this video. Then I do repeat. So okay, I'm kidding. Okay, this is shear and this is stress. So you just remember something like this. Is the standard one. I mean the standard one is 1 0 1 1. Alright. The stress, I mean the shear, actually these two positions. I could write out some formula for myself because you all will ask me again and again. So I will say this is x, this is y. You just need to fill in one of it. So x is event line. So same thing happens to the stress. This is y, this is x. Okay, I will write sort of formula. And then you remember the formula. They don't want the color. Red. Okay. 1 1 0 0 1. Alright. Just remember whenever I write x, right, mean here is this position. Mean invariant the axis. Invariant line on axis. Alright. When I write y over here, mean on the y axis. Alright, but then it only happen on one of it. Shear or stress, the number won't come in both. So I will randomly give an example. So let's say I will say this is 7 0 0 1. I ask you this. So based on the information of the position of 7, the position of 7 tell me it's shear because shear will use this position. And you see the y here, that means this is invariant on the y and the skew factor 7. So the full distribution, I will write first this is because of the position of 7. And I will write skew factor equals to 7 because of the word for 7 and of because position, I know the invariant line on the y axis. Okay, 1 mark for this one, 1 mark for this one, and 1 mark for this one. Alright, give more example to make you confused. So let's say I have 1 negative 5 and 0, 1. Alright. This one, because of 0, 0, 1, only change one position, and I know this here because of this position. So I will say here, and the skew factor, I will still use 5 because I will negative 5 is just because it's go back. It doesn't mean the skew factor is negative 5. So still factor I remain using 5, and the invariant line, because of that position, I know the invariant line will be x-axis. Because of this position, for shear and stretch, you only 1, 0, 0, 1, they only change position. They only will change one position. So of the position and it will tell you everything. So if these two position is these two position is stretched, and on the top here, x-axis, at the bottom here, this is y-axis, and actually Shina actually tell me something. You know, remember x-axis and y-axis. Yeah, Shina says, yeah, you actually mean in these two position is x-axis, no matter short, and these two position is x-axis. And yeah, it's true, because you see y in this position and y-axis in this position also. So that means no matter y is here or here is for y-axis, and this one is for x. Yeah, you can do like this. So you can hear me now, or still cannot hear me? Okay. Rotation is too much. I couldn't like teach very fast over here, but okay. If you really want to know about rotation, I will teach it also, but in a very fast way. Okay. I mean, like, I know it's matrix. For rotation, this is your original position. I call it A and B. So let's say if rotation. Okay, this one. Okay, 1, 0, 0. This is the coordinate. This is coordinate for B. So just imagine you rotate 90 degree. Rotate 90 degree. Go down. That's in. My B will go here, and my A go into here. Cause of rotate 90 degree. So I have to see what's the new coordinate. Okay, new coordinate for A. This one, this origin, right? For origin, come down 1 unit. In translation for this one, we call 0, -1. My B from origin go 1 unit to this side. It's always 1 unit. You do have the 2 or 3 or 4. Alright. Go 1 unit on the right. This one is 1, 1, 0. So A first, then we write B. So therefore, I know rotation 90 degree, positive, or you can write clockwise. Clockwise, it will be -1, 1, 1. Because write A first one, A 0, -1, and B is 1, 0. So how I do rotation is you have to see the new position for A and new position B. Alright, so I just give another example. Just make sure you can understand. Let me erase this one. Okay. I will erase this one. I do again. Okay, let's say. Oh shit. Okay. Let's say again. A and B is always fixed position one. Okay. This is A and this is B. And obviously one, this is 1, 0, because from origin come here, we call 1, it doesn't move on Y is 0, and this is 0, 1. Because origin, it doesn't move left, right, just go 1, it's 0, 1. This is translation, it's very basic information. So let's say now, I will say anti-equal degree. That means A will rotate into B position, and B will rotate to the new position. And I will need to know what is the translation for A. And I will calculate from 0. I will calculate from origin. I'm not going to calculate from the A here. So from origin, you come down, you already have this one 0, 1. This one B origin. I move to the left side 1 is called -1. I rather move up and down 0. Then I will write rotation anti-clockwise, or I can write -90. It's the same idea with anti-clockwise. Why? It will be A 0, 1, B is -1. Okay, this is how we do rotation. because it's too short. Of course you can remember lah. After you work this out, you can remember because they're always the same one. You can remember the definition of -1 or 1, but I never remember because if you can understand the idea of the base vector over here, you don't need to remember because it's quite easy. Alright. Yeah, any more questions? I'm sorry because I need to go out already. Anything fast one? Anything you want to ask me before I end the class today? Yeah, or can teach tomorrow morning. Line is very bad from here. Yes, tomorrow morning I think I will go to school, but let me check schedule. Tomorrow morning I will be school from 9:30 to 10:15. I think it's your revision time. Yeah, you can come to find me tomorrow, definitely. How to find the center of rotation 90 degrees. Yeah, I say this one time so you need to connect point to the point and draw the perpendicular bisector. And this one connect point to the point, draw the perpendicular bisector. And I do here. The two perpendicular bisector they will intersect. This is how we find the rotation point for 90 degrees. Okay, I will explain more about this one tomorrow. Tomorrow because we have some time from 9:30 to 10:15 is your revision time. So yeah, you can find me tomorrow morning. Yeah, so I will end class now. So yeah, I think you ask me tomorrow. And yeah, just do as many revisions as possible for math. But no worry, math is quite simple. So I think you all can score well in the trial exam. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.